Well, welcome back to the railroad, everyone. Today we're visiting Ken's house. This is Ken's new layout. We'll be running trains soon this Saturday. Today's only Tuesday, I think, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah.
Yep, today's Tuesday. This Saturday will be the train meeting at Ken's house. And he has about 400 feet of track right now. We've also set up a control panel here. Let me swing you over to that. So you can get a little glimpse of this. We don't have to go out and throw any switches by hand. We'll be throwing them all here through the air compressor. It'll run all of our air switches. It took us about 2 weeks to get those all set up.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And let's go run some trains. So here we have the town of Grotto. You'll have to look it up. I did. And we're coming across the New River into Grotto. And then the train travels around the main loop over to the town of Skykomish. And let's take a walk over towards Skykomish. And on our way to Skykomish, we're going to visit a little bit of the logging industry. You saw the tunnel over there a moment ago. There's a mine operation, and then we're into the town of Skykomish. As the train pulls out of sight. You hear the whistle. Oh, the train must be slowing. There's the bell. Coming into Index. Gotta go slow through Index. Then we pick up speed again. So, as everyone can see here, we have three main loops. The first is the loop that the train is now running on. That's your outside main loop. That'll be for the big boys. Then just inside of them is a loop called the middle loop for us, until Ken renames it something else. And that will take you around independently from the outside loop. And then on the very center we have the logging loop, which goes through the tunnel here, back around. You have a siding here for a logging area, and then there's another siding on the far side over here, and back around there is actually a Y over there. We'll go take a look at that in a minute. So you need the correct size engine to come out on this turnaround for the Y here on the logging railroad. And then we got to throw the switch. So to continue, we have our outside loop, we have a middle loop, and then we have our logging loop. This is actually where it goes through the tunnel. Comes around, you have a siding for a logging operation here, and then around the far side, and there is a Y for turnaround here. This is kind of sharp, but most engines, small little engines can make it. We'll see how Paul Rohrbach's Heisler will do on this, but that will be a real challenge. And I'm going to switch the engine so we come in on the inside loop. So the first switch I will want to throw is this one. That should throw the switch down here. This one is already thrown to that outside. And then we should come mostly on the middle loop. We shall see. Train will be here any minute. It's nice, you can just sit back with a beer and watch the trains run. First time across, we'll slow it down a little bit. Once we cross over this one, which I'll wait until we get around here a ways. Okay, we should be clear of that now. I'll throw that back out, throw the main line back out. So here we have the Skykomish River coming down to the little water wheel. A little fishing shack back on the coast. Another view of Index off in the distance, and then a small cabin here on the way to one of the bridges just before the Skykomish, right? Skykomish River. Well, there's been some big changes from what it was just a month ago, but we're looking forward to seeing a lot of our club members there this Saturday. Ken has done a lot of impressive work in just the last month, so come along this Saturday and bring a train and we'll have a great time. Be safe, stay healthy, see you down the rails, and God bless.
Cars don't give any trouble going on and off the bridge.
No.
It's kind of cool when they swing like that.